Hello, my name is Richard. I go by UltraByRich, and this is UltraByRich Meta Ads. In this session, we're going to be going over Facebook form types, and more specifically, the newest rich creative form type. And this one's pretty slick. I think it's going to do really well in the Meta ad platform. But it allowed the user and the visitor to potentially start looking through more of your business and provided some more information such as reviews, service highlights, and pictures. And they're able to make a decision to continue with that form right there. So let me jump in and show you how we're actually using this in the real world right now. I'll show you the Soda Spoon campaign we recently ran with some rich creative forms. So this is assuming you have a leads campaign, and then you also have a instant forms ad set. And then your actual ad creative is using the destination instant form. Okay. So I have other videos on those. Those videos usually bring you here. So welcome. If not, definitely check out those other videos because they explain a lot more about the ad campaign setup with instant forms. So in this example, I'm actually just going to duplicate one we've already got done. Now, real quick, I wanted to mention to you our Done For You Facebook ads. There's a link in the description for a free one-on-one session where we actually go through your business and talk about how we can optimize and build out your campaigns. It's free to do. Definitely recommend it. Let's get back to it. Okay, same thing, settings, open, content. We're going to rename this one. And you can see our naming convention makes it really easy to say, what is that thing you just created besides new lead form? This way you actually have a date, you know what actual client or account it's for, even if it's your own, that's okay too. Organization is better here. And then it's a new lead. Okay, so as you can see, settings, open, content, rich creative. And then the first thing it's going to have you do is build out an intro. And as you can see, we've uploaded an image that we already had one of our designers make. We picked a color scheme and we added a headline up to 45 characters. And then we added an overview up to 81 characters. And then you're going to want to fill out every single thing in here. So even if it says optional, that means you're doing it. So we've got 3 optional benefits here. And as you can see why you want to do this, it builds out the whole intro and landing page as you're putting this information here. So 57, 57, 57. So 3 more benefits. And then that is your first section. So when you're preparing content and like, hey, what do I need to do a rich creative form? This is the beginning of that list. So first thing is you need an image. You need a color scheme. We recommend 1 or 2 colors to complement each other. You need a headline, 45 characters. You need an overview, 81 characters. You need 3 benefits, 57 characters each. Okay? And then, like I said, you will want to turn on all of the features underneath this. So the first one we have is how it works. And then you'll notice they do give you options. So you get how it works, get started, more about us, how we're different, and highlights. You need to choose out of this list what fits your business the best. We recommend for most service-based business, we want to see how it works, we want to see your services, and we want to see social proof reviews. So that's kind of what we went. You can see you can try a few different scenarios here and maybe work in more about us. Again, the intro should probably be about you, so you can kind of skip that. And then how we're different should be explained throughout your whole process. So how you're different should be in how it works, how you're different should be in your services and your reviews. So you can see kind of why we defaulted to these 3 options. Okay. For the second section, you'll notice you're going to need how it works. You're going to need a 23 character title. We did schedule your meeting. And you're going to need a 54 character description. And you can see what this looks like. So now you're building a 1, 2, 3. In our case, we schedule your meeting. We go over your project and we start making you money. Very easy process. So we're just explaining that same thing, 2354, 2354. So again, you're going to want 3 steps, 3 titles, 3 descriptions, 23 for the title, 54 for the descriptions. And then you'll notice that you have the option to add more steps. I believe it's up to 5. We recommend there's 3. You want to keep this, helpful, but not lengthy. And if you can't explain your product in 3 steps, that's also kind of like the elevator pitch we have internally here at the agency is tell me why your product's awesome in 3 steps. Okay. Next up is products. This is where you're going to need some more artwork. As you can see, we've selected services. And it makes it really easy for the user to click through your services. But as you can see, there's a lot more information here available. And so you're going to need a title, you're going to need a description, and you're going to need 3 more benefits. And that's per service. And you'll notice we did 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can add up to 5. It's important that more is not better here. You want a minimum of 3. If you have to use the 5, that's okay too. We did 4. And then you can see each card, each outline, and each benefit is listed. And then the last one is the social proof we were talking about, which is reviews. And so these are reviews you're going to want to pull over from whatever review system you have, whether it's Google, Yelp, whatever that may be. Pull over a very good image explaining what that review is and what they said. And then the last thing you're going to do is you're going to turn on this incentive box. You'll notice it actually doesn't show it right under your last section. It's actually here at the very bottom. And this is your feature, your offer. You really want this enabled, of course, but you also want this to be your hook. If we didn't offer a free one-on-one session, how would we get to know businesses? So from our business service model, it's the obvious no-brainer next step. Offer a free session, see if they're a good fit. If they are, then you can offer them your services. And that's kind of where we come in as experts, and then we discuss the strategy. So you can see our offering, very unique, very niche, recommend the same thing for your business. And then it starts on the questions. This is what we consider more of a vetting process for your sales team. And it helps to make sure that the people that are filling this out are very much intentful on doing business with you. You can add conditional logic. So if they answer one of these questions right or wrong, it ditches them off to a certain response or doesn't let them continue. We don't recommend doing that out of the gates because already you can tell this is a ton of content, a ton of information. They still haven't left the Facebook Meta platform. They're still within your ad and have just hit the learn more, and this has popped up as the form. So it's important to note that you don't necessarily want to drown them in information or questions, but you also want to have a good chunk of, hey, we know this much about you, so we can actually help your client or your account. And so in this case, you got how much do you want to spend, how soon do you want to start, and how much revenue does your business currently generate? And you can see those are very basic questions. We're going to be asking those questions on our first call anyways, and it helps our team better understand your account if we have that information up front. So again, ask 2 to 3 questions that are very purposeful based on the services and your offering above. And your engagement's going to go up here because now you can tell, like, we're not BSing you. We really want to know about you and your business and how we can help you grow. And then the last thing you'll notice is privacy policy. We recommend just putting your privacy policy in there, no special link text. And on the message for the leads, we look forward to speaking with you. You can visit our website to learn more about us. So always have a hook here. You can also do your social media. Great way to get people to interact with your social more. And then at this point, you would just hit publish. And in doing so, once you hit publish, it'll now show up in your list of options as a form option. And then as people interact with your ad, they have a chance to fill out that form and really take advantage of all of that information you just put into their ecosystem. We have seen Facebook actually place these ads higher because they are using the rich creative form types. So you do need to know and take advantage of some of those algorithm updates that are coming out, that you can just simply have some of the newer ad creatives and everybody else is still using images or videos with basic forms. We have another basic form right here. And this one is just asking, name, title, company, and zip code. So, you know, the engagement on that is really low, whereas you're seeing that rich text information come across. And so high value for your visitors and your customers. Thank you for watching this clip. If you enjoyed this content, please leave a comment, drop a like, and make sure you subscribe.